Welcome to this new Starsprayer 360 degrees video. I will be happy to present you today our Starsprayer. Starsprayer is one of the sprayers we offer from our premium range of product, and this is really the perfect fit for your daily operation in surface dressing, spray seal or tack coat job. It has been designed to spray any kind of binder from hot bitumen to bitumen emulsion, modified or not, within an application rate range in between 0.1 kg per square meter up to 3 kg per square meter full spraying width. The Starsprayer we show off today has the following main specification. It has an emulsion tank of 6,500 liter. It has a telescopic spray bar offering a maximum spraying width of 4.4 meter. As I mentioned, the machine is fully controlled from the cab as well as computerized, making sure to get a steady application rate, and as well additional and complementary features. We have a hand lens fitted at the back that we'll discover together, as well as a front locker which fill the space remaining between the tank and the truck cab to offer additional storage and features. Now it's time to start discovering this machine in detail, and I propose to start with the front locker, which again fill the space in between the truck cab and the tank, offering additional features such as storage and complementary piece of equipment. We have now opened the front locker, so at first this is really important to say that this front locker is fully customized and designed according your need. At first, what do I mean by customized? The dimensions depend on both truck size as well as the tank size, because the Starsprayer can be fitted on 2, 3, 4 axle truck or any specific truck you might need, and then depending on the space remaining in between the truck cab and the tank, we will be designing what you would need. In this case, our customer has been going for a rack in order to store job site panel. There is as well another section to store shovels, sweepers and so on. We have as well additional tank, because this machine is equipped with a cleaning system in order to get clean the spray bar, and we'll have a look on that when we'll be on the back end of the machine. And we fit as well inside this cab one of our unique features we offer on our range of product, which is a warming system. The warming system consists in a fluid circulating through the complete binder system, and this fluid is warmed from a heat exchanger, and the heat exchanger is there to collect the heat coming from the truck engine. It means that without generating any additional energy, so we are really environmentally oriented on this, we warm up our system in order to make sure you get no clogging when starting your job site. Now let's discover the spraying part of the machine, which is of course the most important one. At first we can talk about the tank. In this case, as I mentioned, we have a tank of a capacity of 6,500 liter, but for sure depending on the size of the chassis, because again we are absolutely capable to design it according to your specific chassis, we can offer a tank having a capacity in between 3,500 liter up to 16,000 liter. So here this is one of the, let's say, smallest tank we can offer. This tank is equipped with a complete insulation all around of 100 millimeter of rock wool, offering a really good thermal capability to keep the product warm inside. On top of the tank we have a manhole which is there for two main purposes. One of the purposes is to give you the possibility to load the tank from the top. So you might need to know as well that this manhole is insulated as well as the rest of the tank to once again do not have any temperature losses from the top, and as well the manhole can be used for maintenance purpose. This tank and the machine can be designed and suitable for any kind of product, as I mentioned, for hot bitumen or bitumen emulsion, and we can make it fully ADR compliant, no matter if it is for European market or Australia, New Zealand market. In terms of heating system, in that case, the machine is equipped with what we call a direct heating system, consisting in an automatic burner, which is running on fuel, and the automatic burner offers an electrical start directly controlled from the cab, which is quite handy, and as well gives the possibility to regulate the temperature, which means that you will be setting from this combistat a temperature, let's say for instance 80 degrees, and then the burner will regulate on its own, starting, stopping, in order to keep the product at the same temperature. When we offer a Starsprayer being capable to spray hot product, we can propose as well a indirect heating system in a simplified design, in order to have the possibility to get running through our system thermal oil to get more calorie inside. Then we can talk about the binder system. The binder system is composed on four main parts. The first part, of course, is the binder pump, which is an external one with gear inside, in order to make sure that we have a really accurate management of the flow inside the system. We have as well a filter, which is there and positioned in between the tank and the pump. The filter is purely there in order to prevent the pump from any blockage which could or which may come from big particle of bitumen residue or intruders inside the system. We have as well one of our unique feature, which is what we call the valve block. The valve block consists in a set of pistons which make possible for the operator directly from the cab to decide the way the binder will be running through the system. Either we mix the product inside the tank, or we make it coming out, circulating through the spray bar and coming back to tank, what we call circulating, or of course spraying, and this is pneumatically controlled once again directly from the cab, and this is one of our unique features. I mentioned it as well. Another unique feature is the warming system for our binder circuit. As you may see, we have a small piping which go and runs through the pump, the filter, as well as the spray bar. The idea is, while you will be transferring the machine from the yard to the job site, the complete system will get once again the heat from the engine, which may reach about 80-90 degrees, offering a nice warming up before having the bitumen or the emulsion running through the system. As you can notice, and for the ones who may have seen our Secmer 360 degrees video on the chip sealer CT, we have the really same binder system with the same part, the same setup, and as you can see, everything is really easily accessible from the ground, providing ergonomics and safety. Last important part of the spraying system, this is of course the spray bar. As I mentioned to you, this is the most advanced version we can offer with the Starsprayer, which is a telescopic spray bar, which is the same, by the way, than the one we offer for chip sealer CT. This telescopic spray bar offers a maximum spraying width of 4.4 meters, and it is made of three parts. One part which sits and stays in the middle of the truck chassis. We have another part like this one, which is the lateral extension. We have one for the right hand side, another one for the left hand side. As you can notice, and one of the specific points of this spray bar is that all the feed coming from the pump in terms of binder, everything is fed by rigid pipe or rigid articulation, which means that we have no hose pipe, making once again the spray bar really robust and safe to operate. And this is once again a unique feature we can propose. In terms of nozzles, all nozzles are air actuated, which means that once again from the cab the operator will have the capability to adjust the spraying width thanks to this pneumatic control. Spacing of the jets on this spray bar, the spacing is 100 millimeter, and we have as well, as you may see, a hydraulic height adjustment of the spray bar, giving the possibility, of course, from the cab to the operator to adjust the position of the spray bar up and down on the left and on the right. This, in combination with the spacing of the nozzles, will make sure and will guarantee you to hit the famous 3-time overlap to get the most perfect distribution on the ground of the binder. Last but not the least, this pipe is there in order to make the warming fluid reaching the extreme side of the spray bar. So once again, as I mentioned, like for the pump, the filter, the spray bar is fully heated by the warming fluid. While we are discovering the spraying system of the machine, and once again for the ones who may have seen our Sekhmer 360 degrees dedicated to the chip sealer CT, let's have a look now on the back hand of the machine. As you can see, in terms of aesthetics, this is the really same setup than for the chip sealer CT, and this makes sure that the complete spraying system I've been showing you off in terms of pump and so on stay clean, as everything is protected from fumes which may come from underneath. At the back end, what do we have? We have a small storage for a hand lens, together with an automatic roller offering and providing a 15-meter hose pipe length, which means that even for the more small section and narrow place, the operator will have the capability to use our ergonomic lens. In terms of small features, we have as well on the back of the machine, we have protecting boxes for the rear light in order to make sure that they are kept clean while you are spraying, and we have the possibility as well to offer a hawking system. In that case, this is a low tonnage hawking system, but we can provide you as well with a high tonnage model without any problems. In terms of lighting and safety, we can propose for sure review camera. We have flashing triangle workside panel, and we have as well rotating LED, which gives maximum visibility of the machine for your operation. Let's look now on this side of the machine. Here we have an access ladder, because as I mentioned, we have on top of the tank a manhole. So this ladder is there in order to access in a safe way to the manhole for loading purpose. Here we have, underneath the tank, in this protection box, we have the complete electrical system, as you can see, which is nicely protected. Once again, easy to access in case of any break or troubleshooting may need to be done. And once again, all important parts are securely protected inside it. Then we have, when this is possible in regard to the wheelbase and the size of the chassis, we have the possibility as well to fit a couple of toolboxes like this one. Last but not the least, we'll now discover the control station in the cab. Follow me. Let's have a look now to the in-cab controls. The in-cab controls are composed of two main parts. We have a 7-inch ergonomic display, which is a colored screen, and we have as well a joystick. So the screen will be used in order to set up the machine. I will show you off the main settings, and the joystick is for sure there in order to control from the cab the telescopic spray bar. Let's discover now our display, which offers different features for the operator. At first, the display will be used in order to set up the machine before starting spraying. For instance, as I mentioned, it will be able to start up and start off the burner, for instance. It will be, of course, capable to adjust the application rate of the binder by pressing a plus minus button, and it will have as well the possibility, for instance, to have a complete monitoring of the job site output he has been doing in terms of square meter, total quantity of binder which has been sprayed, what was the average application rate, and so on. So this is once again used at first in order to set up the machine. Of course, the valve block, as I mentioned earlier, is controlled as well from this cab, and it is not only a display to set up the machine. This is as well bringing intelligence to our machine, as it provides a fully computerized management of the application rate. What does it mean? It means that no matter what is the driving speed of the truck as well as the spraying width, automatically the system will manage on its own the bitumen pump speed in order to make sure that on the ground you will get a steady application rate, and this is done fully automatically. If needed, having said this, the operator can still adjust on the fly the application rate, and the system will automatically recalculate again the binder pump speed in order to achieve the updated application rate. We have seen the display. Now let's have a look onto the joystick. At first, as you can notice, my arm is comfortably positioned on this armrest, and giving me direct access to the joystick, and with one hand I will be able to operate the complete spray bar. To give you and to mention the main switches that the operator will get, he will have the possibility using these switches to adjust the position of the left hand side extension. Here will operate the right hand side extension, and I will be capable using these two switches to adjust the height of the spray bar in order to guarantee once again the nice distribution on the ground. And at the back of the joystick we have of course the start and stop for the spraying command. We hope that you have enjoyed this new Sekner 360 degrees video dedicated to the Starsprayer, which hopefully demonstrate how efficient is this machine, and making no compromise with quality and safety of your job site. For any further information or for more 360 degrees material content, feel free to follow us on the different social media we have. See you next time.